Hello, Facebook. I'm just gonna invite some people. Hello, hello. How are you this evening? Hope everyone is doing well. I'm just inviting. That's all I'm doing. Just give me a moment. Hope everybody's Friday and everybody's doing well this evening. Okay, so I think I got everybody. I think anyway. If not, it's okay. They can catch the replay. Oh, there we go. Hi, Melissa. Okay, so I hope everybody's Friday is well. I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, I forgot my wine glass, but that's okay. So I'm just jumping on. It's Happy Friday for me and for everyone else. I'm just jumping on because I saw a live earlier from one of my uplines, and she kind of like spoke to me in somewhat small way. It's not a huge way, but it's a small way. I don't I don't even think if I've ever shared anybody with Facebook my why and why I joined Limelight by Alcone. But and I think I did, but I think I had technical difficulties one evening, and nobody could hear me. So I'm gonna redo it again, if I did, because my noggin's up there. It's not that great, but anyway. So I'm gonna explain to you my why of joining Limelight by Alcone. First and foremost, I joined Limelight for selfish reasons. Let's just be honest. Who's not going to want discount pricing on stuff? Like, let's just be real. So the way I sorted in my mindset was if I can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? So, hi, Ruben. So that's basically what my mindset was the evening that I joined Limelight. So that's what happened. So while I was doing my research on Limelight by Alcone, right before I joined, there was some information, but not fully a lot of information out there. So once I joined, I got a lot more information about Limelight by Alcone. And while I was waiting for my starting kit, I got more excited. So pretty much when I first joined, my mindset was being completely selfish. Basically, if I couldn't beat them, join them type of ordeal, because I was getting, a cheaper price. So basically that's what happened. And that's why I joined. Now, for a little backstory before me joining Limelight, for my selfish reasons at the moment, I was always having some skin issues. I've stopped wearing makeup. If I wore makeup, it was like a basic makeup was like eyeliner. Hi, Kristen. I wore like some eyeliner and I wore some just lipstick. I couldn't wear the makeup because I was having like a complete skin issues from childhood all the way to adulthood. So I couldn't wear the makeup. So basically, when I joined Limelight, I completely fell in love with the product, especially when my starting kit came in, because it changed my face. I can actually wear makeup now. My skin changed, like dramatically it changed. From the moment that I ran to my bathroom with my Dream Clean, and my skin polish and my skin therapy, and I put it all up on my face, and it cleaned everything and exfoliated my skin and it rejuvenated my skin, and it moisturized my skin, and it backed away my oil that I had on my face. Hi guys, sorry, technical difficulties. Trying to scream up at my boys to do something with their video games because it's hogging up the Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. So basically, back to what I was saying with my skin issue. That's what was going on with my face. I was having like bad oily face, acne, big pores around here. It was horrible. And I couldn't wear any makeup. So I learned to deal with walking around with natural skin. And just deal with my skin. Because no matter what I got over the counter and what I bought, it wasn't working. Like, I know that there is no magical pill for when you're sick. There is no magical cream to have this flawless skin. You can filter your cameras. You can filter, all this stuff now with all these new technology stuff. You can filter it and make yourself look so flawlessly. But there isn't anything out there to like make. All right, back. Sorry about that. No, I didn't call dinner. No, whoever's on the Xbox is hogging up one of the video games is hogging up the Wi-Fi. Sorry about that again. Yeah. So basically, that was the skin issues that I was having. This Wi-Fi stuff is just driving me insane. I hope I don't go through it again. Seriously. No, not yet. So basically that's what was going on. So that's my why. I was having the issue with my skin, and I joined Limelight for selfish reasons. Because if I couldn't beat Limelight or any company, I might as well have joined them. So I just jumped off the cliff, feet first, without looking, and I did it. Yes, it was a small investment, but I did it, and I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I kind of did it with, at first, not the greatest intentions, because it was for selfish reasons, but my why has changed. It changed for the couple of months that I've been with Limelight. It's changed because it wasn't about either beat them or join them. It's about my goals, my goal set, my dream, my change. It's a slow pace, but it's still my goal, my dreams. Things doesn't always necessarily happen overnight. But the night that I joined Limelight, it did. So it was a game change for me. It changed my skin. It changed my outlook of things. I'm completely different. I did this, and I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for my boys. I'm not doing it for my husband. I am doing it for me. Hi, babes. But basically, that's why I joined Limelight. And if anyone who knows me best is him, my husband, who just jumped on right now. He knows when I put my mind to something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it with or without any thought or talked about. And he knows that if I fail, I fail. And if I'm successful, then I succeeded in my goals. He knows me best. He knows that I put my mind to something, I'm going to do it regardless the outcome. It doesn't matter. And he knows that. Because he knows that I'm my individual. He knows that even if he told me it's not a great idea, which he did, I'm going to do it. I love you. But he knows that. I mean, I wish I know you're watching, I wish you would give me like 100% support, but you don't see what I see thus far. Even though you hear it from me, but I'm going to make it up there. So, it's getting hot in here. So basically, it is a game changer. I wear this turtle because my dad got it. So if anybody knows the story about the rabbit and the turtle on the race line, you know that the rabbit keeps on running and running and running and running fast, and the turtle is just going so slow. He does it wisely, and they're trying to get to this finish line. I get this turtle because my dad knows that I do things slow. I don't do it so fast. I do it slowly. But I do it gracefully. I do it wisely. But I know I get to the end. It doesn't matter if it takes me forever. But I get there. And I know it'll take me a while. But I'll get there. I've been doing it thus far for a couple of months on my own. I do have a team of women who support me 100%, and men that is with Limelight. I do have a huge team that supports me, that cheers me on, that stands on the sideline cheering me on, because they want me to get right where they're at or beyond them. And that's one thing that I can honestly say that I'm grateful for. My friends list has grown tremendously. My support group has grown tremendously. And this is something that I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart that it's an amazing journey thus far. Hi, Tammy. It's completely amazing. I can't wait to get to the end of my finish line. And I know it's never going to get to the end of my finish line, because when I get there, it's not going to finish. It's going to keep on going and going and going. But basically, that is where I am. That's where I'm going. Those are my goals. I have a tiny team. It's not a huge team. It's just me and one. That's it. She's amazing. And I can't wait. I can't wait for her to explode right along with me. Because she is amazing. And I know she's amazing. And I know she knows she's amazing. But that's it. That is my team. My tiny team. Just us two. But everyone else above us. I have a humongous team above me and beside me. And it's just the greatest team that I can honestly say that supports us when we're down. And I mean down. Some of us, and Renee, honestly, be honest, like I'm pretty sure there were some days that you have, like you want to give up. You wanted to give up the towels. I have those days. I still have those days. It's not easy. It's not easy doing network marketing. It really isn't. I wanted to give up. And the moment that I wanted to give up, the tiny team that I have, my partner, she calls me. I didn't call her. I didn't reach out to her in that way. She reached out to me. And she joined me. It's hard work. And I don't mean like physical hard work, picking up something so heavy that's going to blow your back out, or you're going to get sores on your bum-bums or something like that. It's hard work. It's not easy growing a network overnight. It's not going to happen. I mean, if it happens for you, thumbs up, congratulations. But it doesn't happen often. It really don't. It's really hard to grow your network. It's really hard to have people trust you in so many ways, in so many forms. Those who really know me, I have no hair on my tongue. I'll tell you like it is. Simple. Whether you don't like me at the end after I tell you, whether you don't want to be friends with me at the end of after I told you something, you may not like me. But there's one thing that I know for a fact, because it always comes back to me. You will respect me more because I've told you the truth than I lie to you in your face. I will not let you walk around with a piece of broccoli in your tooth or a booger hanging out of your nose. No. I'm going to tell you, if the outfit looks horrible on you, honey, take it off, put something else on. If the makeup does not look right on you, please take it off. Try again. I am not, thank you, I am not going to lie. I am not going to cover it up and sugarcoat it. I lost a lot of friends because I didn't sugarcoat things. But you know what? It's feelings. You'll get over it. I'll get over it. And we're going to move forward. But for this company, it isn't easy. Yes, I wanted to give him my towel several times. I wanted to give up. But if I don't let my own children give up on certain things, because I'm their cheerleader, and I cheer them on, and I don't let them give up, I should not do that for myself. I may not have everyone that I would love to have by me, cheering me on physically, and patting me on my back when I need it, and pushing me when I need to do. I may not have those people physically next to me, but I have them virtually. I have them a phone call away from me, Facebook away from me. They're there. They're there to not let me fall. They're there to cheer me on. They're there to find a way to help me solve a problem. Sometimes certain problems you cannot solve on your own. Sometimes you have to take your hand and reach out and say, hey, can you help me? I do it. Is it easy? No. Why? I'll tell you why. Because your pride gets in the way of that. If you let your pride get in the way of that, you'll never accomplish anything. Sometimes your ego and your pride crash with each other. Sometimes you gotta let go both of them so you can move forward. It isn't easy. This company is not easy. It's not something that I can just say, hey, it's a walk in the park without an umbrella on a rainy day. It's not a walk in the park. Yeah, at first it may seem to be, but it really isn't. What I find easy about this company is going on social media, sharing what you're sharing, go on live. Well, and that's not even easy. Now, I'll rewind that one, because going live for me, I was scared. I was scared because I was a private person. I was scared because I didn't want the world to be in me, to know me. I didn't want the world to see how vulnerable I can be. I couldn't do that. I was a person who was very private. I was a person who didn't let people just walk in. I didn't do that. I never did that. So for me to do this and join Limelight by Alcone and become a beauty guide and to be on social media live and have my Facebook page to go from private to public, it was crazy. It was scared. It was crazy for me, because the world sometimes isn't pretty outside. The world is not pretty. You can build this little circle, this little box, and you're safe. and that's where you're comfortable at. And that's where I was. I was comfortable. And those who came and left and came and left and came and left, I was okay with that. You know, I was fine with that. Because those were like friends and those were family. Will come and go, which was okay. But for complete strangers to come in, or, you know, me allowing them to come in, it's scary. It is really scary. Because it's like, it's kind of a twister. I mean, I'm going to use this as a metaphor, but it's like after you tell your children don't speak to strangers because stranger danger, here I am kind of being kind of a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Because now I'm speaking to strangers. They may not be dangerous, but they are a stranger. You know what I mean? So that's where it's kind of scary for me. But the more you open up, the more you allow people to come into your world, into your life, the more you become comfortable with it. That doesn't mean you have to have everybody in the world to be on your friends list. No, they can follow you. They can share your posts. But they don't have to be on your friends list to see the back ends on your Facebook profile. You don't have to show them that side of your Facebook page that is still private and you want to keep it private. If you're comfortable to let it completely be public, then fine. Do you. If you don't, then you don't. You know, that's just basically how I was at first. I was really, when I mean, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Those who really know me, that's cray for me. But I got comfortable with it. I got comfortable with the fact that it's a job, it's my business, and able for me to grow my network. I have to let people in. I have to be honest, beauty with the truth, and just let them in. Let them in. And yeah, I may probably come up with two weirdos or something or another, but you don't have to accept their friendship. You don't have to accept their friends' request on your Facebook status. You can block them. That's the good thing about it. I mean, it's not a store that you can walk in and the door opens and obviously you have a set hours, 9 to 5, and then you have that same stranger coming in and making you feel uncomfortable. You can't lock them out because then you're locking all your customers out of a store. Facebook, you can lock them out so that you don't have to have that uncomfortable feeling, which is cool. That's what's so neat about network marketing. That is what's so neat about having those, type of access for your Facebook. But that's basically what it is. It's not easy. I ended up writing some questions because these are the questions that I had to ask myself to find my why. And I found my why because it's for me. It's not for my kids. It's not for my husband. It's completely for me. I have my goals and I want to reach that goal. Sometimes you end up having some supporters. Some family supports you. Some families don't. Some of them might hate you for it because they think this is ridiculous. You're going to have your haters and hate. But the day I make it to the top, and the day I make it with an abundance of happiness, because the journey is long, and the journey is not easy, I'm going to be jumping for the stars when I make it there. And those who right alongside me, those who join me, that I want for you to be right alongside me. It's going to be so amazing because Limelight is the light. Limelight will change you. Limelight changes everyone. We help everyone to change the way they feel, to change the way they look. It may not be the makeup. It could just be the skincare, because it was only for the skincare. It was just the skincare for me. It wasn't the makeup. The makeup was a bonus. The makeup was extraordinary, the huge bonus for me. Because now I can actually wear it without having that, oops, I'm going to get an acne. Oops, I'm going to have a pimple. Oops, something's up. You know, I don't have that. I don't have to worry. I don't. I can wear the makeup. I can go out the door without makeup like I did before. Just clean my face and keep it going. That's it. That's all I can do. But when I want to wear the makeup, I know I can wear it with no hesitations. That I can do. And I can do that proudly. And I can do that 100% truthful about it. I have questions. And these are the questions that maybe these questions can help you. Maybe these questions fit you. Maybe these questions, it's somewhat you. If you answer yes to one or all, then Limelight is for you. That's all. I'm going to ask these questions. And these questions are basically questions. If you ever ask these questions, especially when the holidays are coming close to you. How can you make extra money without killing yourself with all these crazy hours? Meaning as you have your regular 9-to-5 job, and then you have to do extra time, extra hours for that one job, but then you need a second job or maybe a third job just to make ends meet. Have you ever thought about that? How about, have you ever wanted to make extra money but yet want to spend the holiday times with your family? Or maybe you thought about doing something that you so passionately love to do, helping others. Hi, Gwen. Helping others. Make them feel better. Make them love themselves more. Boost their confidence. Whether if it's a skin product, whether if it's an issue with your skin, whether if it's a makeup, whether if it's something, just something, giving them a sisterhood, giving them a team, giving them an abundance of new friends. That's giving them something. That's changing their life. That's doing something that they passionately love. How about, just having that extra money to buy something for your children when they need sporting equipment, a brand new pair of sneakers, an extra pen, paper, book, coloring book, socks, clothes, or just buying groceries because you decided, because you're at a point of life that you're financially stricken and it's tight. So you're going to decide whether or not you want an extra box of donuts, let's just say, or that gourmet steak that you want, but you can't get that steak. You can't get that T-bone because it's too expensive. So you'd rather just buy chicken. Let me tell you something. I get it. I understand, because with my mother raising 5 girls, we couldn't eat steak. We couldn't eat all this wonderful food. It was chicken that, Lord have mercy, I thought I was going to turn into a chicken. Okay? Because my mom didn't have that extra money to give us girls, that steak. We couldn't eat it. On a good payday, make sure all the bills were paid. Yeah, we had that steak. It's not all the time we have the steak. We had shrimps because we can afford it. But it wasn't an everyday thing that we could do. We had a lot of chicken, because chicken back then and chicken now is still the cheapest meat that you can buy out there to have and to feed your family. And you can make a different abundance of different types of food with chicken. But eating a surf and turf or having a gourmet meal or just having a meal periodly, don't you ever think, how can you change? Don't you ever think if you can do something different? I've been there. I know exactly what it is. I know what hardship is. But if you want something to help, you want to do something to help, but at the same time stay home with your children, because there's a lot of horror stories out there with childcare. I'd rather stay home to take care of my babies than to have some daycare take care of my babies and hurt my baby. There's too many horror stories out there, and I get it. I understand, because I'm a mom. I'll protect my babies any way I can. But you want that extra money, you need that extra money. If you answer yes thus far to some of these questions, if you understand where I'm coming from, if you honestly know where I'm coming from, deep down in your heart, and you answer yes, and you want, here's another question. How about if you just want to have that financial freedom, just to have extra money to go on that family trip? How about that? Just to go on that family trip. You know, you can go on that family trip and have the endless possibilities in life. As long as you have some goals in your life. You set some goals. You can have them. Well, honestly, if you answer yes, I can help you get into Limelight. The Limelight itself is the light for you. If you answer yes to any of those questions, because I know I did. I don't mind having extra money for the holidays. I don't mind having, extra money, or just having money, periodly, or have that financial freedom for myself to come and go whenever I please, to set my own hours, to do what I want. Come and, and I can be at my son's football game and still work. I can go fishing during the summertime with my family and still work on a fishing boat in the middle of the ocean. Anybody can honestly say that they can do that? Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that. You're stuck in the office somewhere. You're still trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Limelight itself can help you. And I know it can. And if you have these goals and you have these dreams to have your own, to have something of your own, and you basically trying to figure out things, trying to figure out life, and you're stumbling with all these challenges, and you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole, I can help you. I've been there. I know exactly how you feel because I've been there. And I wouldn't want to go back there at all. I can't possibly see myself into any more of a hole than the hole that I was in. And if my husband was to catch this replay again and watch it all the way through, I hope he can comment because he knows exactly what we're talking about. I was in a big hole, a real deep hole. And I didn't know how we was going to get out of it, but we got out of it. We got out of it. I have Limelight. I have my husband. I have my children. I have my sisterhoods. I have my team. And I'm going to get up on top. Even though this is a turtle and it's slow paced. And it's exactly what this is. It is a turtle. It's slow paced for me. I am not running. I could run, but I'm not running. I'm walking. And I'm doing it day by day, 1 foot at a time. Because I'm not going to burn myself out. So I hope that this message that I just said reaches out to any of you. And I hope that if it may not fit you, and you know someone that may fit them, please share it to them. Spread the word. Because this is game change. This is game change for real, guys. Ground floor, but game change. And I'm going to make it to the top one day. And I'm going to take the team that I have. I'm going to grow that team. I don't know how I'm going to grow it, but I'm going to grow it. But I'm going to do it. And that's my goals. So I hope you enjoy your Friday. Have a glass of wine. Watch your favorite movie. Go out to dinner. Maybe go do some dancing or something. Enjoy your Friday. And God bless everyone. And to all of my family and friends that live in Puerto Rico, that lives in Florida. And if you're still in Florida, please get the heck out of there if you can. Evacuate. There's no need. Your life cannot be replaced. Your home can. Your stuff can. But you cannot be replaced. So please be safe. Get to safer grounds. And I love you guys with all my heart. And I hope everyone have a wonderful Friday. Bye, guys.